2. Well, well. How about that then, chat? Oh, we have sound now. How are you doing? How are you all doing this exciting Saturday evening? Saturday night for me, it's midnight. It's 8 minutes past midnight. I'm living after midnight. Rocking till the dawn. What happened to the sound? Maybe we've just been sitting in this room for so long that the sound went off. Yes, apparently it did. All the music's died. Anyway, yeah, so today, what we're doing today is playing TIE Fighter Total Conversion Mod by Angel and the team. The Stormtrooper keeps saluting me. Okay, let me just move my stuff around. Normally I have my OBS settings all set up for animation and whatnot. So I've got a bunch of, hotkeys that I can use. But I don't have that when I'm playing these old games. So I'm having to do everything manually. So you'll have to forgive me for lack of professionalism today. But yes, so we're playing TIE Fighter. Not original TIE Fighter from 1994, was it? 95? This is the fancy new updated graphics version. And the graphics are very, very fancy and very updated compared to what I'm used to. It's TIE Fighter. It's TIE Fighter. That's what it is. So, I played it last week. I did a few missions, but I didn't show you the intro. So I'll show you the intro. Hold on a second. I think you need to see the intro. Can I do it though? Can I do it though? No, I can't because of my OBS settings. So this is sitting right on top of everything else, so I can't do my coffee breaks or anything. Ah, never mind. We'll just play the game. We'll just play the game. So next mission. I hate X-Wings.
Our intelligence division has finally produced major results in locating not only the main Mugari base of operations, but also the location of the rebel staging area for their recent attacks on D-34, a pair of rebel cruisers located in the Brunei sector. As such, we are planning a major operation to eliminate both the Mugari base and the rebel fleet in an effort to single-handedly crush the terrorist and pirate threat in this area for good. The Mugari planetary base is located in a nearby sector close to D-34. The Imperial Star Destroyer Hammer is the only ship we have available that's properly equipped for a planetary assault, so she will be heading out to eradicate the Mugari pirates, leaving us with the task of taking down the rebel fleet.
We can do that.
Unwilling to leave D-34 at risk from capture again, the modified frigate Fogger will stay behind to provide defense and security, along with D-34's now restored TIE complements. This leaves the assault on the rebel task force to be carried out by several squadrons of assault gunboats. You will be flying the assault gunboat Tau 1 and will be commanding a full squadron of craft. Gunboat squadrons Mu and Nu will also be assisting in the battle. Because we lack an interdictor cruiser, our first objective will be to knock out the hyperdrive on both enemy cruisers. Squadron Mu will go in first and hit the cruisers before they can launch a proper defense. Once their hyperdrives are down, Squadrons Nu and Tau will jump in and assist Mu in engaging all enemy fighters. Once we've eliminated most of the starfighter defense, return to D-34 so we can regroup our forces for a final assault. Reinforcements are available by calling in assault gunboats from Squadron Rho.
The Emperor wishes to investigate possible complicity of Imperial forces in the recent rebel successes. Imperial war material is showing up very frequently in rebel hands. Inspect any rebel cargo containers or ships to see if they may be carrying Imperial equipment.
Oh yes, we're inspecting again. We're inspecting again, chat. Okay, so the map.
We have finally located both the rebel staging fleet and the Mugari's main base of operations. Though we have limited resources, we will launch a simultaneous attack on both targets and crush them. The Star Destroyer Hammer will spearhead an assault on the Mugari base, as only it has the resources necessary for a full planetary assault. The modified frigate Fogger will stay behind to defend D-34 from any further attacks. This leaves us with several squadrons of assault gunboats to launch an assault on the rebel task force. The attacks will proceed in waves. Assault gunboat Mew will first go in and disable the hyperdrives of the rebel cruisers, then move off to engage their response fighters. Gunboat Squadrons Mew and Tau will then proceed to join the battle and reinforce Squadron Mew.
Okay.
We believe you will face up to 5 squadrons of enemy starfighters. We also believe the now rebel-controlled Lancer frigate Slicer may be used against us here.
Yeah, they
Stay
stole.
clear of her guns if she shows up.
They stole one of our frigates last mission.
Your primary task is to destroy as many fighters as possible, but also to try and inspect any cargo containers or transports in the local vicinity, so we know what resources the rebels have.
Well, I can do that.
We expect to take heavy losses, but if we can defeat the cruiser's starfighter defenses, we can then regroup and rearm back at D-34 for a final offensive. We have finally located both the rebels' staging fleet and the Mugari's main base of operations.
To the hangar.
Though we have limited resources.
So you know you're playing real TIE Fighter when your briefings are 10 minutes long. This is real old game feel that we're getting now. And like I was saying last week, one of the things I really like about this upgrade is these beautiful hangar scenes that we have. Look, beautiful. I could just, in fact, I will just sit here with my drink and just sit here in the cockpit drinking my drink. Oh yes, taking the ambiance. So yeah, we may well have people from the dev team showing up in chat. So say hello if you see them. Anyway, so what do we got? You can look around as well. You can look around your cockpit. It's very nice. We've got Babylon 5 levels of lens flare as well. Alright, so yeah. Unfortunately, we're not in a TIE fighter, we're in an assault gunboat. It's really slow, but it does have shields, which is nice. So let's go. I think the music's died, hasn't it?
Good luck, everyone.
The music has
Don't forget,
died.
your craft is equipped with countermeasures. Press the C key to use them if enemy missiles lock onto you.
I mean, it's more atmospheric without music, actually. Gunboat Mew for Mackie. Okay, here we are with the team.
A1, attacking craft, dead ahead. Enemy starfighters ahead. Let's take them out. This is Assault Gunboat Squadron Mew. The cruiser's hyperdrives are disabled.
I mean, my guys are doing an excellent job, look. I don't have to do anything. But I do need to go over to this cruiser and inspect everything. The guy in the bathrobe told me to do it. He said inspect everything. So I'll leave my guys to deal with the big battle that's going on, and I'll just slip through, inspect all of these things.
This is 9. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 10. Starship's got me sighted.
Oof.
Gunboat Squadron Mew are now joining the battle.
Blast one! Wow!
I think I have an X-Wing on my ass. and that's not a good position to
A1,
be in.
better shake that bandit off your 6.
All right, someone come and help me.
Responding to your distress call.
This is 5. I've got a starship firing at me. This is 12. Starship has me sighted. Hey, 1. There's a bandit going for a missile lock.
This is 11. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 5. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 10. I'm engaged defensive.
Ooh, ooh.
This is 3.
Keep
I've got a
launching those
starship firing
shafts.
at me. This is 9. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 2. I've got a starship firing at me. This is 4. I've got a starship on me. This is 6. I'm engaged defensive.
This is 8. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 7. I've got a starship firing at me.
Ah, just let me inspect the
trouble over
things. Just let me inspect the things.
Woo!
This is 12. I'm engaged defensive. Excellent. You've discovered more Imperial equipment. A1, there's a bandit going for a missile lock. It was stolen from Outpost D34. This is 2. I'm having trouble over here. This is 5. I'm heavily damaged.
A1, there's a bandit going for a missile lock.
Hey, 1. You better take that bandit off your 6.
A1, watch out.
It's just endless missiles, isn't it?
This is 3. I'm having trouble over here.
Another bandit down.
This is 8. I'm having trouble over here. A1, there's a bandit going for a missile lock.
This is 6. I'm having trouble over here.
Hey, 1. Keep your distance.
Another bandit down.
This is 3. I'm hit.
This is 8. I'm heavily damaged.
This is 7.
Get away from me. Get away. Don't touch me.
Another bandit down.
I'm finished. This is 6. On the way.
So yeah, I mean, look at my shields. They're completely gone.
This is 11. I'm heavily damaged.
So I'm thinking
Keep your distance.
that this mission isn't really doable if not for a normal
Take that
person.
bandit off your 6. This is 2.
Not if you want to
I'm
inspect
heavily
everything.
This is 3. I'm heavily damaged. Wow.
I mean, my shields are gone now, and
Oh, no.
my hull is damaged.
I'm ejecting.
Holy shit. Yeah, just everybody's on me.
Your distance.
This is 12. I'm heavily damaged. This is 6. I'm heavily damaged.
And the gunboat's so slow as well.
I'm finished. I'm ejecting.
9. I'm heavily damaged.
Okay, we'll revise our strategy. We'll revise. So here's the strategy this time. I shoot all the fighters, and then I inspect when they're all dead. Oh, okay, so the cargo won't be going anywhere. Yeah, I was a bit concerned that maybe my wingmates might shoot all of the containers before I get to inspect them. But, yeah, okay, let's try that again. How's the volume, by the way, for everyone? Like, can you hear me over the game? Shall I turn the game down a bit? Look at that gunboat. Beautiful. So yeah, TIE Fighter was, even the base game was very, very hard. And I think the mod is even harder, because there's just more ships in general. So yeah, no flying into B-Wings is an idea as well.
Good luck, everyone. Don't forget, your craft is equipped with countermeasures. Press the C key to use them if enemy missiles lock onto you.
They didn't help me a great deal, though, the countermeasures, to be honest. I mean, they did. They did. I would have died in 2 minutes instead of 5 without countermeasures.
A1, attacking craft, dead ahead.
Oh,
Enemy
Angel has appeared in
starfighters
chat.
ahead. Let's take them out.
Hello!
Assault gunboat
Feel free to
squadron.
evaluate my
Cruiser
performance.
hyperdrives are disabled. Woo!
I just got my ass absolutely kicked on this mission, so we're trying a new strategy.
Flashing up.
I mean, my teammates are doing an excellent job so far.
Another bandit down.
It's a massacre in our favor.
This is 12. Starship has me sighted.
9. I've got a starship firing at me.
Damn, gunboats are slow.
Gunboat scorched steamer now joining the battle. Another bandit down.
This is 10. Starship's got me sighted.
Do you know what I hate?
7. I've got a starship firing at
A-wings.
me. This is 5. I've got a starship firing at me.
I hate
This
them.
is 8. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 11. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 8. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 3. I've got a starship firing at me.
Oh.
This is 2. I've got a starship firing at me.
Whoa!
This is 4. I've got a starship on me.
Whoa! This is 11. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 6. I'm engaged defensive. Nice.
Good kill.
Wow.
Whoa. This is 2. I'm having trouble over here.
Ah. Ah.
This is 12. I'm engaged defensive.
Yeah, they look cute. They look cute until you have to fight them. Horrible things. They're like wasps.
Pressure on him.
Got him.
Damn, look at that. Nice missile hits, whoever that was.
Good hits on your bandit. He's breaking up.
This is 7. I'm having trouble over here. Got him. Woo!
So, chat, don't let me hyperspace out without
Another bandit down.
without inspecting the cargo containers. I kind of feel like I should go for it now, but I don't know. I don't want a repeat of last time.
This is 5. I'm having trouble over here.
Whoa!
This is 6. I'm having trouble over here.
That said, they're just. I mean, look at my gunboats. They're just kicking ass. Surely I can. Surely.
9. I'm having trouble over here.
All right. Well,
7. I'm
all
hit.
power to engines, and we'll just go for it.
This is 7. I'm heavily damaged. This is 5.
I'll inspect
Heavily
you.
damaged. Hey, 2. Need to shake that bandit off your 6. Got him.
Hey, 1. Keep your distance. Hey, 1.
Watch out. This is 2. I'm heavily damaged. This is 4. Got some trouble over here.
This is 3. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 10. I'm engaged defensive.
Okay.
Another bandit down.
We've got our
This is
inspection
3.
done.
I'm hit. This is 11. I'm hit.
Excellent. You've discovered more Imperial equipment. Oh no. We've lost 3.
This is 11. I'm heavily damaged.
It was stolen from Outpost D34.
Another bandit down.
This is 4. I'm heavily damaged. I'm good. I think we've done enough damage now.
Agreed.
This is 12. I'm heavily damaged. All remaining gunboats, disengage and jump back to D34 immediately.
Oh no, we've lost 6. This is 10. I'm heavily damaged.
This is 9. I'm heavily damaged.
Hey, 1.
Oh,
better shake
shit.
that bandit off your 6. This is 8. I'm hit.
Can I make it?
This is 8. I'm heavily damaged.
Can I make it? Oh, we're 3 kilometers away. We're 2 kilometers away. We're getting further away from this X-wing. I think we'll make it. Oh shit. It's alright, I got chaffed. Oh. Oof. Oh, I'm sweating. Chat.
Well done, everyone. Our attack has stripped the enemy fleet of their fighter defense, and we can now plan our final assault.
Here's platform D34 just going about its customs duty. I always forget which hangar it is we have to fly into. It's not that one. It's not that one. It is that one.
All pilots report to debriefing. All pilots report to debrief.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Blazing Firestorm, who's also on the dev team. Damn, yeah, that was tricky. But we've got green across the board, so I'll take that as a win. Debriefing.
Good work. With the task force's fighter defense largely destroyed, we can now regroup our forces for a final assault to destroy both rebel cruisers as well as the captured frigate Slicer.
Just as the Emperor suspected, Imperial probes were found among the rebel supplies, and these were not taken from D-34. They could only have come from an Imperial source. An Imperial trader is selling the most sophisticated of Imperial high-tech equipment to the enemy.
We're gonna have to look into that. I don't like the sound of that at all. Okay, let's see if we got any emails. Emails are one of the best additions to the game.
Sir, check messages.
And I love this stormtrooper that just, his whole job is just to tell me if I've got new emails. Yeah, I think the emails make it much more can't speak today. More immersive than it was originally. Oh, I'm gonna get mail from a guy in Moo Group. Who was it who wrote all the emails then, Angel? Because they're pretty good. Also, when I started the game, the music had conked out, so it's very atmospheric just hearing the sound effects. I mean, I guess I could just restart. Yeah. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I liked later on.
Captain's reminder,
Oh.
use the tech library during downtime.
The tech library. Anyway, yeah, let's see what we're doing now. We'll do one more mission in atmospheric mode and then I'll restart to get the music back.
Now, with minimal fighter cover, the rebel cruisers have deployed a large minefield around their ships as they frantically try to repair their hyperdrives. The captured Lancer frigate Slicer is now also patrolling around the cruisers. Our final attack will use the surviving gunboats from our first assault, supported by several heavily armed assault transports. You will again be flying the assault gunboat Tower 1, with flights from gunboat squadrons Mu and Nu supporting. Your first immediate objective is to attack and destroy the Slicer, or it will tear our fighter forces apart if not dealt with. All gunboats are to be armed with proton torpedoes, so with luck, we can simply jump in and overwhelm the frigate's defenses before it can really respond. After that, you will deal with any remaining fighters, then proceed to start clearing the minefield. Once a large enough hole has been opened up in the minefield, the assault transports will hyper in and begin their attack runs on the rebel cruisers.
The Imperial attack on the rebel task force will certainly succeed. Its impending destruction will probably cause its commander and crews to try and flee the area in escape shuttles or transports. Be prepared to track down the commander and disable his escaping craft. Any other fleeing ships should be destroyed.
Okay. No, yeah, I do like the anime. They remind me a lot of X-Wing Alliance, actually. Yeah.
With their starfighter defense largely neutralized, the rebel fleet is now vulnerable to a torpedo attack. However, in a last-ditch effort to try and save their ships and repair their hyperdrives, the rebels have now deployed a large minefield around their cruisers. We also need to deal with the stolen Lancer frigate Slicer. Armed with proton torpedoes, our remaining gunboats from Squadrons Mu, Nu, and Tau will jump in and proceed to concentrate their fire on the Slicer to knock it out of the fight. Then proceed to destroy any remaining rebel fighters that survived our last attack. Once the Slicer and remaining fighters are dealt with, you will need to open up a hole in the minefield large enough to begin the final wave of attacks. When you've destroyed enough of the mines, Assault Transports Sigma and Omega will jump in and begin their attack runs on the cruisers.
Assault transports are the real MVPs in this
We
game.
expect as the rebel ships are destroyed, their officers and crew will attempt to evacuate via shuttles and transports. Find and capture the commander, but destroy any other fleeing ships. There are to be no survivors. When all enemy craft have been destroyed, all ships will return to D-34.
Well, I like D-34. It feels like home after spending such a while there. It's one of the good things about TIE Fighter is how it starts off small. Like the first mission is literally you just inspecting cargo ships, and you know, kind of gradually gets bigger and bigger in scope until you're flying with Darth Vader and doing missions for Thrawn and stuff. Okay. Shall I... Because in base game TIE Fighter, I was always messing around with my warheads and loading ones that I shouldn't... I was always sticking rockets in there instead of torpedoes, but I think we'll just go with whatever's recommended for now. You could play it with mouse and keyboard. I'm not sure I'd recommend it. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for the $5.
This is 3. I've got a starship firing at me.
Oh, here we are again.
Slicer. All gunboats lock on torpedoes and fire.
Hey, 1. Attacking craft dead ahead.
The Slicer.
Incoming enemy fighters. Assault gunboats Mu, break off and engage. This is 2. I've got a starship on me. All other ships continue attacking the Slicer. This is 2. I'm aborting my attack run.
You have attacked a friendly craft.
Oh, I haven't though.
This is 2.
Guarantee I haven't.
Report on primary target.
Oh, okay, now I have.
Your attack, or you will be fired.
Now I have.
Bye.
Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
I mean, it's always sad to see an Imperial ship go down, but
I'm having trouble over here.
it was stolen, so it's fine. It's fine.
This is 3. I'm having trouble over here.
This is 6. I'm having trouble over here.
remember these.
This is Hall. I'm heavily damaged.
These things that launch missiles at you when you shoot them.
We've opened up a hole big enough in the minefield.
This is 6. I'm hit.
That's disabled.
You have destroyed a friendly craft.
Oh
Have
no,
I?
we've lost 5.
Have I really though?
Assault transports are jumping in now to begin their attack run.
This is 6. I'm heavily damaged.
This is 3. I'm heavily damaged.
Oh no, we've lost 6. A squadron of X-Wings have just jumped in. K2, watch out. This is 2. I'm heavily damaged. They're going after the assault transports. All gunboats intercept.
I'd like to. I'm avoiding for my life at the moment. Uncomfortably close to the freighter. The cruiser, rather.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Where did you go?
Report on primary target. Their hull is heavily damaged. Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
So we need to inspect any transport craft that are fleeing.
Primary target update.
Am I,
Their shields are
am I
out.
getting engine washed? I am.
Rebel
Hey,
transports and
these guys.
shuttles are evacuating the Lorsler.
Oh yes? What? What? What killed me? What killed me? What killed me? Oh well, we almost did it. Okay, so my flaw there was flying far too close to the cruiser. I'll stay away from it next time. I am going to restart the game to fix the music though. Normally I have a don't panic back in a moment screen that I can use, but I don't have that when I'm doing games, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just alt tab out. Yeah, I was way too close, wasn't I? Alright. I mean, luckily I don't have anything too embarrassing open. So we should be alright. Could I? Okay, maybe that might actually be an idea, might it? Might it not? Okay. But yeah, since we're here, I could show you the original intro, if you like. Here's what it looks like. There's a reason I'm showing you this. I'll tell you after we watch it. So this is, yeah. Oh, hang on. Where's the sound though? That is incredibly strange. Why is there no sound? Well, we'll bypass the opening crawl then, I guess. Anyway, it's just telling you how they destroyed the Death Star, and that's not on. That's absolutely not on. So this is before the prequel movies, so Coruscant doesn't look anything like Coruscant. And various other interesting oddities like that.
is on the verge of success. Soon, peace and order will be restored throughout the galaxy. Even now, our capable forces, led by Darth Vader, are striking back at the rebel insurgents.
That's a lot of TIE fighters.
The rebels are unprepared for our attack. Signal Vice Admiral Thrawn to launch his TIE squadrons immediately.
I always thought the guy doing the Vader voice in this was really good, actually.
This rebel stronghold has no hope of escape. Commence the attack.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, Thrawn sounds a little bit more angry at this point in time than he does in the canon stuff now. So this is what you got when you launched in the original game, which I always liked, but I think the new hangars in the upgrade mod are much nicer. But anyway, yeah, so the reason I showed you that was, here's some news for you, chat. So I was chatting to Angel about it, since they're constantly releasing patches for the mod that we're playing, and so I'm going to redo that intro in the anime style. I'm going to redo it. Obviously, I have a bunch of stuff on at the moment. I have the Project Monday film that me and Mackie are working on over on Patreon, so I can't devote all of my time to it, but I will work on it on weekends, and I'll play this at Maggie's funeral on the kazoo. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm redoing that intro. So that should be fun. Yeah. So more people who are asking, are you going to do more Star Wars? Yes, officially, I'm officially doing more Star Wars for this game. So yeah, I would show you. I've been working on it all weekend, and I've got this shot here. This opening shot, I've completely redone that. I've got that totally redone. It's probably the biggest spaceship shot that I've ever done. Because a Super Star Destroyer is very long, and to scroll it past, because I've basically kept the same camera movement, but just added in a whole lot more Star Destroyers. And yeah, so shading all of these things, and drawing the background and everything, it took a long time, but it was fun, and I listened to a lot of old metal albums this weekend, actually. So yeah, look forward to that, I guess. No problem. Thank you for having me. Thanks for making the mod as well. It's just, I don't know, it's reinvigorated TIE Fighter for me. Anyway, let me pull this back up here, and then we will restart the mod and get music back. What? No! Oh, music. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was so dense. It was like poetry. Well, I'm using like a 3D 2D amalgamation technique. So for the TIE fighters, what I've done is made really like super low poly models of them. So I mean, basically they're just dots. When you see a fleet shot like that, it's just a bunch of dots. And so I have like a high poly version of a TIE fighter, a mid poly version, and a super low poly one for when it's just so far in the distance that it's just a dot. And so that made it a lot easier. Yeah, it is. It's bigger. It's much bigger than New Campaign. Yeah. So let's go back to it then. So we've already heard the briefing. So
now, with minimal fighter cover, the rebel cruisers have deployed a large minefield around it. With their starfighter defense largely neutralized, the rebel fleet is now vulnerable to a torpedo.
So here we go. But yeah, it's definitely going to be. I mean, already it looks better than the TIE fighter animation I did all those years ago. Like, I've obviously learned quite a bit since then. So yeah, I'll post updates and whatnot. But in the meantime, let's shoot some rebels. Some rebel scum. How is the how are the power management systems in Star Wars Squadrons? Because obviously it's pretty involved with TIE Fighter. You have to balance your shields, your engines, your guns, and then later on beam weapons and things. Hold on, that's... Yes, okay. Indeed, yes. You're doing a very good impression.
I'm having trouble
actually.
over here.
There's the slicer. All gunboats lock on torpedoes and fire.
It sounds a lot like him.
Attacking craft dead ahead. Incoming enemy fighters. Assault gunboats near, break off and engage.
No.
All other ships continue attacking the slicer.
No.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. They
Don't
have
even
been destroyed.
have chance to get a missile lock before my friends destroy them.
This is 6. I'm engaged defensive.
This is 5. I'm having trouble over here.
It's a lot of mines.
This is 4. I'm engaged defensive. A1, there's a bandit going for a missile lock.
Really? But who?
A1, watch out. This is 2. I'm having trouble over here. A1, keep your distance.
5. I'm hit!
We've opened up a hole big enough in the minefield.
5. I'm heavily damaged.
A1, better shake that bandit up, you 6.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
A1, watch out.
Assault transports are jumping in now to begin their attack run.
I'm gonna
A1, there's a bandit going for a missile lock.
put some distance between me and everything,
A1, watch out.
because all of these mines are just launching missiles at my ass, and I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of missiles.
A squadron of X-Wings have just jumped in.
Oh, okay, it's a disgusting A-wing. That's the cause of all my pain, I see. Oof.
They're going after the assault transports. All gunboats intercept.
I very much doubt I'm going to be able to missile him. I very much doubt I'm going to even be able to catch up with him.
This is 3. I'm heavily damaged.
This is 6. I'm heavily damaged.
Nope. Stay away from me.
This is 4. Starship's got me sighted. This is 4. I'm heavily damaged. This is 2. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 3. I've got a starship firing at me.
This is 2. I'm heavily damaged.
This is 3. I'm boarding my attack run.
Report on primary target. Their hull is heavily damaged.
Die.
Report on primary target. They have been destroyed.
I'm hanging around here for when these shuttles launch. What's the status like? Oh, their shields are almost completely full. You know, my middle name is Inspection, Paul Inspection Johnson, so I think I'll inspect these containers, see if they've changed since last mission. Imperial probes in that one. That shouldn't be allowed. Oh, did I ruin your attack run? I'm sorry. Come on, you little bastard. Wow. Really going for it. Nice.
Primary target update. Their shields are out.
The shields are out.
Level transport shuttles are evacuating the Losla.
Report on primary target. Their hull is heavily damaged. Report on primary target. They have been destroyed.
Disable, disable. What? Who's that? Who's doing that? What? Oh shit. It's this transport, damn. The problem is that they're gonna be long gone. They're gonna be long gone by the time I can't find them again. So what I would do in old TIE Fighter is I'd bring up the map, that would pause everything, and then I would use the map to select what I'm after and go for it. But it's a little bit trickier now that the map doesn't actually pause. But I think we're gonna have failed this. I think they're gonna get away. And I'm trying to get close, but I don't think we're gonna make it. So command staff are in there. They really need to be disabled. But such a small target though. It's really hard to hit unless you're really close.
Disabled the transport carrying the Los's commander. Transport Zack is being dispatched to board and capture.
Can we get this guy as well? No, not with shields that high, we can't. Yeah, I always have trouble hitting Lambda shuttles. It's just like a tiny little hitbox in the middle of 3 wings. Aha! So who's in here? Crew! Anyone else? Is that it? I think that might be everything. Let's have a look. So what we should do now is go back to D34, but I kind of feel bad leaving these stormtroopers in this transport just undefended, so I might stick with them until they board that shuttle and take prisoners. Oof, that was a tricky one. That was a tricky one. Yeah, I'll escort them. I'd want them to do it for me. But yeah, so chat, how is Squadrons then? I haven't played it. I assume that they've streamlined everything because you know, obviously these old games, they came with a massive hefty physical manual, and they really expected you to use every single button on the keyboard, and I'm guessing that's kind of a little bit too restrictive to entry for the kids nowadays. So I'm guessing they streamlined it a lot. Destroy the crew shell. Yes, that's a good point. I will destroy the crew shell. Oh yeah. Right at the end of a half-an-hour battle and they just get away, yeah. Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's get the crew shell. Yeah, this one's a little bit more forgiving with bonus goals, I think. Hello there. From watching the movies when I was a kid, I always assumed that these Lambda shuttles were, you know, Empire-specific shuttles. And then you watch everything else, and no, everyone just uses them. They're like Volkswagens, like everyone has one. It doesn't matter what army or pirates or whatever it is, everyone just uses them. I mean, they look very Imperial, and they're very fancy. So this mod is running on X-Wing Alliance. It's using the X-Wing Alliance engine. I'm sorry about this unarmed, disabled crew, but I was told to do it. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back to D34 and drink a coffee. So with our weapons turned off and our shields turned off and everything pumping directly into engines, we're reaching an incredible speed of 134, which is pretty fast for a gunboat. But yeah, so since we've got 8 kilometers to go, one of the things with redoing the opening of the old game is, and we were talking about this, like, obviously, you know, like I was saying, it was before the prequel movies, so Coruscant looks completely different, the Imperial Palace looks completely different, and things like that. So it was like, do we keep the classic look, or do we bring it more in line with how it's supposed to look now? So, you know, I've changed Coruscant to look like Coruscant, because the one in the TIE Fighter intro kind of looks just like a bit of a generic, boring blue planet, and I do like how Coruscant looks with all the, you know, the cityscapes that you can see from space because it's so big and stuff. And we have changed the Imperial Palace to look like the new one as well. So, you know, there's interesting little behind the scenes things like that
The
you...
rebel cruisers have been destroyed. Excellent work. This sector has now been secured from further rebel attack.
Where is D-34? where are you? Oh, okay, there it is. It's always nice to see. There's always plenty of freighter traffic running through the area.
All pilots report to the briefing.
I didn't play any of the online games, no. Emails that could be used to distribute the Death Star plans, yeah, that's true. Well, we made it back, boys. I really like this hangar. Okay, debrief. Debrief! Oh shit.
Serve the Emperor above all others.
I got another sweet tattoo. This is why you always want to go for those bonus goals. They were hidden. In original TIE Fighter, they were hidden, the bonus goals. You had to find them.
I have come with an offer for the rebellion.
We have little reason to trust you, Admiral Harkov, but we are willing to hear your offer.
The fleet under my command is willing to join the Rebel Alliance for a price.
Very interesting, Admiral. We have great need for officers of your caliber. Here is what I propose.
Incoming bug? Really? Is it going to delete System 32 from my computer when I receive this medal? I'm going to hold you personally responsible if it does. Oh, is this the bug?
Superlative work.
That's
The
not too
rebel
bad.
task force has been completely destroyed, and the Hammer has also reported that the Mogari pirates have been utterly crushed. The threat to the Javin sector and outpost D-34 has now finally been eliminated.
You successfully captured the commander of the Rebel Task Force. Excellent work.
Thanks. So, yeah, turns out Admiral Harkov is a filthy traitor who's been selling all of our good shit to the rebels by the look of it. See if we've got any emails.
Sir, check messages.
Look at all my models. This is my favourite one. Okay, we're off to the Protector then. I got 2 medals at once. Oh, right, I see. What's my, doesn't tell me my marksman level. And we haven't got an iron yet either. That's something that, above all the other things that you're hard at work on the mod, this is something that you should really prioritize, I think. Have an iron. And you can click on it and the suit becomes more, you know, beautiful. That's obviously, that's the really important shit. What's going on here then?
For generations, the Sepan people have been torn apart by civil war. Both rival factions, the Republics and the Democs, are guilty of committing atrocities against each other. In order to bring an end to this conflict and stabilize the region, Admiral Harkov has been given the task of forcing both sides to the table by any means necessary. We will begin this task by intercepting a Democ attack on a Republic convoy. Your objective will be to try and save as much of the convoy as possible by turning back the Democ attacks. Once we've destroyed enough of their ships, they should withdraw from the area. This should show both sides that the Empire means business and that hopefully their leaders will realize that challenging us is futile. You will be flying a TIE fighter designated Alpha 2 with 5 wingmen along with several other TIE squadrons. The Victory Star Destroyer Protector and its escort, the modified frigate Akaga, will support you. Both factions may employ many dozens of older starfighter designs, along with several Clone War era capital ships that they've acquired over the years. Though these ships are not nearly as modern as our own ships, they can still pose a threat to us. In particular, the B-type Y-wing employed by these factions has a rotating turret that can be deadly to unshielded TIEs caught unawares, so stay sharp and attack from a distance.
Do as your commander orders, but pay attention to everything around you. Inspect the cargo containers of the convoy if you get the opportunity. Admiral Harkov's performance so far has not been all the Emperor had hoped for. Conflicting reports give us reason to believe everything is not as it seems in this civil war.
Okay. Yeah, alright. See you later. Blazing Firestorm. Have a good night.
We have received a distress signal from a Republic convoy under attack by Democ marauders.
Okay.
The Democ attackers are using a Corellian gunship, armed cargo ferries, while a Clone War era Acclamator cruiser is launching Y-wings and Z-95s.
That's a nice addition.
The Victory Star Destroyer Protector and the modified frigate Akaga will jump in and deploy our TIEs to drive off the attacking Democ forces and save the convoy. Do not attempt to engage the enemy cruiser. The Democs are to be driven off, not annihilated, so be sure to let some of them escape.
You see, the Empire isn't totally evil.
Those that escape will report back to their leaders. They will realize the Empire means to end this war.
We're bringing peace and stability right now.
We have received a distress signal from a Republic convoy under attack.
Yeah. So everyone wants the briefing officer and the hooded figure back, but it's a limitation of the X-Wing Alliance engine. There isn't really any way to implement it, unfortunately. Because yeah, that would be really cool. But I don't. Yeah, I mean, obviously I know nothing about programming, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, luckily you do get these beautiful hangars, so that's nice. This is a ISD-1 hangar? This is a Victory Star Destroyer hangar, isn't it? But yeah, I'm going to go and grab a coffee. And I'm going to drink my coffee in the hangar. So if you want to go and grab yourselves a beverage, feel free. We'll sit here for a while. I'll be back in, I don't know, about 1 minute. I'm back! I've returned. I could just leave this on for hours and just watch the assault transports coming and going. Alright, so we're finally in the TIE Fighter. You've got a better view in a TIE Fighter than you would think. You know, people always say, you get all these videos on YouTube like, oh, TIE Fighters must be rubbish, you can't see out of them at all. It's like, well, yeah, but there are monitors. I mean, we have monitors now. So obviously they're going to have them with Empire tech. Anyway, let's launch. We've got to inspect some cargo ferries. Allow 50% of the convoy to survive. and protect the Victory Star Destroyer Protector.
Lock on to primary target.
Republic convoy requesting assistance. We are under attack.
Attention all Republic and Demon craft. This is Imperial space. You are hereby ordered to stand down or face the consequences. Imperial, the Demon forces are seizing illegal war supplies. We cannot permit the Republic craft to escape. Don't interfere, Imperials, or you will be fired upon.
Oof. You don't threaten the Empire like that.
TIE Fighter Alpha, engage the Debug Y-Wings coded blue in the CMD.
Destroy everything blue. It's nice to be in something fast. Oh.
This is 4. I'm heavily damaged. Wow.
This is 5. I'm heavily damaged. I'm going.
This is 3. I'm heavily damaged.
Perhaps I'll live up to my middle name and
Primary target update.
inspect.
Shields are out.
Hey 2, attacking craft dead ahead.
Primary target update. Their hull is heavily damaged. Primary target update. They have been destroyed.
Oh.
Attention, Imperial pilots. Return to the protective hangar now. Admiral Harkov is very distressed by your performance.
Got him.
Yeah. Okay.
Redirect power to your engines to reach the convoy quickly so you can inspect their contents before any of them are destroyed by the Demok. Our bombers and the modified frigate Akaga will take care of them. The biggest danger will be from the B-type Y-Wings. Their rotating turret can easily take you unawares if you're not careful, so don't get too close to them and instead engage at range so you can take evasive action if they return fire. When Transport Epsilon launches to board the freighters carrying Imperial arms, stop the Republic reinforcements from intercepting it.
Okay. Yeah, I always I've got a bunch of habits from playing the base game TIE Fighter. And I never call for reinforcements because it takes a bunch of points off of you. So if you want to get your sweet tattoos from your Secret Order Emperor Secret Club, you want to rack up the points as much as you can. Yeah, I let some of the convoy get destroyed, unfortunately. So this time we'll do what the commander said.
Focused. Republic convoy requesting assistance. We are under attack.
All power to engines. We'll just speed over there.
Attention all Republic and Demon craft. This is Imperial space. You are hereby ordered to stand down or face the consequences. Imperial, the Demon forces are seizing illegal war supplies. We cannot permit the Ripperbless craft to escape. Don't interfere, Imperials, or you will be fired upon.
Anyway.
This is 6. Using your target for attack.
TIE Fighter Alpha, engage the debug Y-Wings coded blue in the CMD.
A2, attacking craft, dead ahead.
Nice.
Imperial arms.
Alpha 2 has discovered Imperial weapons in the Ripperbless.
These craft must be impounded. You may assist transport Epsilon.
Transport Epsilon has been dispatched to deliver a boarding party. Ripperbless convoy, surrender your vessels for inspection.
Damn. Woo! One less scum to worry about.
Okay. We can commence destroying the enemy. Y-Wings. Y-Wings are what we need to be destroying.
Primary target update. Their shields are out.
This is 5. I'm heavily damaged.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Are they getting absolutely murdered again? They are, aren't they? I think I'm just gonna have to target whatever's closest and destroy it.
Woo! Hey, 2, attacking craft, dead ahead.
Primary target update. Their hull is heavily damaged.
Whoa!
Primary target update. Their hull is heavily damaged. Report on primary target. They have been destroyed. Report on primary target. They are about to be destroyed. They have been destroyed.
We let one get away.
Message from mission critical craft. They are under attack. Primary target update. Their shields are out.
Damn. Yeah, those backwards firing Y-Wings are absolute bastards. Damn. Well, we've got a slight graphical glitch here, I think. That's okay though. He's landed outside the ship. So how should I approach this then? How should I approach this? Because I can inspect everything.
Primary target. Ripperbless convoy requesting assistance. We are under attack.
I can inspect everything easy enough. It's just, I guess it's these Y-Wings that are doing the damage.
Craft. This is Imperial space. You are hereby ordered to stand down or face the consequences. Imperials, our Demark forces are seizing illegal war supply. We cannot permit the Ripperbless craft to escape. Don't interfere, Imperials, or you will be fired upon.
Stay close to the convoy.
TIE Fighter Alpha, engage the debug Y-Wings coded blue in the CMD.
Yeah, those Y-Wing B types are nasty. Very nasty. I mean, normally it was just the like assault shuttles in original TIE Fighter that had guns pointing backwards, I think. Yeah, I mean, I told my wingmen to attack the Y-wings, but
This is 6, using your target for attack.
Alpha 2 has discovered Imperial weapons in the Republic.
These craft must be impounded. You may assist transport Epsilon.
Republic convoy, surrender your vessels for inspection. Transport Epsilon has been dispatched to deliver a boarding party.
This is 1. I'm heavily damaged.
Hey, 2, attacking craft dead ahead.
This is Free, using your target for attack.
Primary target update. Their shields are out.
oh, okay,
Alpha
yeah.
2, thank you for inspecting the convoy.
Have a good sleep, and I'll see you later, Angel. Thanks for the mod.
Primary target update.
Good work, very good work.
Damage.
Oh shit, we're not gonna get this, are we? No.
Primary target update. They have been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Attention, Imperial pilots. Return to the protected hangar now. Admiral Harkov is very distressed by your performance.
Ooh.
Primary target update.
Redirect
Okay.
power to your engines to reach the...
So engines, fly over there real quick, inspect everything. I understand. That's what we'll do. It's a very unforgiving game.
Republic convoy requesting assistance. We are under attack.
This is 6, using your target for attack.
Attention all Republic and Demon craft. This is Imperial space. You are hereby ordered to stand down or face the consequences.
Well, I can't promise I'll fly safe, but I'll try.
Are seizing illegal war supply. We cannot permit the Republic craft to escape. Don't interfere, Imperials, or you will be fired upon. TIE Fighter Alpha, engage the Demon Y-Wings coded blue in the CMD.
This is 6, using your target for attack. This is 6, using your target for attack.
Alpha 2 discovered Imperial weapons in the Republic.
Woo! These craft must be impounded. You may assist transport Epsilon.
Transport Epsilon has been dispatched to deliver a boarding party. Republic convoy, surrender your vessels for inspection.
This is 3, order acknowledged, using your target for attack.
Wish I had some missiles.
This is 3, using your target for attack. This is 3. Order acknowledged. Using your target for attack.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Primary target update. Their shields are out.
This is 3. Using your target for attack.
Bloody hell. Holy shit.
Hey, 2. Keep your distance.
Alpha 2, thank you for inspecting the convoy.
This is 3. Order acknowledged. Using your target for attack.
Whoa!
Report on primary target. Their hull is damaged.
Another bandit down!
Message from Vital Crew. They are under attack.
We let one get away! Great shot!
This is 3. Using your target for attack.
How are we doing? Why aren't... Fellas, why aren't we attacking those Y-Wings? Nice. Very nice.
This is 3. Using your target for attack.
If everyone else attacks the Y-Wings, I don't have to.
This is 3. Using your target for attack.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell. War. War never changes.
This is 3. Order acknowledged. Using your target for attack.
Get him 3. Get him 3.
This is 3. Using your target for attack.
3 is the real MVP this game. Oh yes. And a missile too. Get out of that then.
This is 3. Order acknowledged. Using your target for attack.
Is he flying back? Yeah, he's flying back to that acclimator. I feel like I should inspect that acclimator since I'm here. I'm flying with the most gamer impressive piece of tech, an Xbox 360 pad. I don't know if I should stick close to the convoy, shouldn't I? They're getting close to the protector though, so that should help them out. There's the Akaga looking all cool. So this is the one with the munitions, the Imperial Arms. So we should have something on the way to board that. Looks... Yeah, the Xbox 360 pad doesn't like the D-pad. So...
Primary target update. Their shields are out.
What? Where? Where? What? But nobody's nearby.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Unless that's our assault transport taking its shields down so it can board it. I think it is. But I can't see it. Hold on, we'll use the map. Is it Epsilon? Yes, it's Transport Epsilon.
Primary target update. They have been disabled.
Very nice.
Report on primary
It's
target.
disabled.
They have been disabled.
Guys, it's disabled. You can stop now. Two cloak-shaped fighters at 7 kilometers. Alright.
This is 3. Using
3.
your target for attack.
Do your thing, 3.
Alpha 2, intercept escort shuttle ILM before they get to transport Epsilon.
Message from Mission Critical Craft. They are under attack.
Escort shuttle island. Where? I'm not seeing that.
Hey, 2! Attacking craft dead ahead. Whoa! Hey, 2! Keep your distance.
Primary target update. They have been captured.
Got him! Another bandit down.
Good work. The attacking D-Mob forces have been driven off. TIE Fighter Alpha, you may return to the protector's hangar now.
This is 3. Your target for attack.
Freighter Alpha is in siege and will be taken to our nearest base.
This is 3. Your target for attack.
All craft, maintain patrol until the freighter is secured.
We let that one get away.
This is 3. Using your target for attack.
Hey, 2! Keep your distance.
Someone else finish that, please. Thank you.
This is 3. Using your target for attack.
Oof. Well, we did it. We did it. Where's the Protector? Where is it? Yeah, that was tricky. Yeah, my D-pad is really messed up. So if you select something, you can cycle through everything that's currently on the map by left and right on the D-pad. But as you can see, when I do it, it goes through two things. You can see it, like each time I press it once and it does two of them, which is really, really annoying for precise selections. Into the hangar. No, this is the reimagined campaign, so the voices have all been redone. You can do the classic as well, though. The classic is on here with the original voices. And, you know, all the original ships, so that Acclimator cruiser in this mission isn't in the classic version. I quite like the voice. I think it's quite close. I think it's quite close to... What's his name? Guy Steiner? The original guy? Debriefing.
Well done. You have prevented the complete destruction of the Ripper Plus convoy, and in doing so have ensured we have sent a strong and clear signal to the DMOC leadership that the Empire will not tolerate any further aggression from them.
You have discovered some alarming evidence. There is no legitimate way the Republic could have acquired Imperial armaments without help from someone high up within the Empire. Remain vigilant. We will speak again.
We will. Back to convoy concourse. We need to... Very important. We've got to check if we got any emails. No? He normally tells us if we have. I'm going to check anyway. No. No emails. What a sad day in the Imperial Navy. Well, I never buy anything from Blizzard or Activision anyway, so, like, I guess I'm boycotting by default. What's going on here?
In response to the attack on their convoy, the Republics have launched a retaliatory attack on a DMOC space installation. Although these two factions have been fighting each other for generations, the conflict has recently just been limited to raids and skirmishes for the last few years. However, given both sides' fleet capabilities, the Empire's goal is to prevent this conflict from once again escalating further and spilling into neighboring star systems, which will further destabilize the region. Therefore, Imperial forces must stop either side from gaining a clear advantage over the other. To this end, we will help the DMOCs this time drive off the Ripper Plus attack before they can destroy the DMOC station. As before, once the attacking force has taken sufficient losses, they will likely withdraw. For this mission, you will be flying a TIE bomber designated Beta 2 with 5 wingmen and helping to dispatch enemy corvettes and assault transports from attacking the station. There may also be a heavy cruiser in the area, so stay alert. Enemy starfighters will be dealt with by our TIE fighter and interceptor squadrons, but be on the lookout for enemy fighters trying to intercept you nonetheless, and take action accordingly.
The Dimoks are claiming this is just a scientific research facility. Naturally, we are concerned to know just what kind of research they are performing. As opportunity allows, attempt to inspect the platform and any nearby containers.
Inspection.
Anything out of the ordinary may require further actions. Be prepared to receive new orders.
Okay.
We are going to intercept the Ripperbless reprisal raid on a Dimok research facility. The raiding forces are mainly comprised of a pair of modified Corellian corvettes and several assault transports with minimal fighter escort. As before, the Victory Star Destroyer Protector and the modified frigate Ikaga will jump in and deploy all squadrons to turn back this assault. Your primary mission will be to take out at least one of the corvettes and as many assault transports as possible. Once again, we are not seeking complete destruction of the attackers here, we merely want to force a withdrawal. As we demonstrated with the Dimoks, the Ripperbless leadership must also be taught that further acts of aggression will be severely punished.
Peace and stability, chat.
We are going to intercept the Ripperbless reprisal raid on a deep...
Peace and stability to the whole galaxy. Thank you, Pablo. That's very kind of you to say. I'm glad you liked... Oh, we're in a bomber. We're in a bomber. We're in a bomber. It's slow, but it's a bomber. Let's have a look around. So what what must we do? We need to inspect the platform to make sure that they're not doing anything illegal. And inspect the lab module. Alright. What about missiles? Shall I go with torpedoes? Rockets? I think I'll stick to torpedoes. We're off! We're off!
Alright, let's go get him.
So, my friends... Oh, hell.
Attention, Ripperbless forces. Cease your attack at once.
Hey, 2! Attacking craft dead ahead.
They're really going for it, look.
Imperius, this is the science station today. It's a weapons lab.
This is 6, engaging your target.
Whoa! Hey, 2, you better shake that bandit off your 6. This is 1. I've got a starship firing at me. This is 1. I'm heavily damaged. Oh no, we've lost 1. This is 5. I'm aborting my attack run.
This is 6. Starship has me sighted. This is 6. I'm heavily damaged. This is 6. I'm aborting my attack run.
This is 3. I'm hit. This is 3. I'm aborting my attack run.
This is 4. Alright, I'm waving off.
Beta 1 been hit. Beta 2, take over as flight leader.
Happily. Inspect. Physics. 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 Weapons. And science. This is a weapons lab.
Your initiative is commendable, Beta 2.
Transport Epsilon has been dispatched to deliver a Demon Station Young. Prepare to receive Imperial Inspector.
This is 4. Order acknowledged. Using your target for attack.
take them out, please.
The Ripper should begin to feel the pressure now.
A Ripperless heavy destroyer just jumped in. The destroyer Dromon is attacking the Protector.
Really? Where is this?
TIE Bomber Group Beta, engage the Gromon and assist the Protector.
I kind of
Report
need...
on Biocraft. Their shields are out.
I need to escape from these guys first. Alright, where's the Protector?
Message from Earth Mansion. They are under Starship attack. Mission critical craft update. They have been disabled.
What?
Vital craft update. Their hull is damaged.
The Ripperless are breaking off their attack.
Beta 2, assist transport Epsilon. They are taking fire.
There's not much I can do.
Report on Vital craft. Their hull is heavily damaged.
This is 4. I'm coming. Stand by.
Message from Mission critical craft. They are under attack.
This is 4. I'm coming. Stand by.
I'm calling for help.
Message from Vital craft. They have been captured. Report on Vital craft. They are about to be destroyed.
Weapons lab has been seized.
Oh.
Mission critical craft. They have been destroyed.
Platform Yost is now under Imperial control.
Yeah, we lost though.
You have failed to protect the Demox station.
Beta 2, Epsilon shields are failing. Get over there now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one, isn't it?
Don't worry about the Corvettes too much. Instead, concentrate on taking out as many of the assault transports as you can, and order your wingmates to assist you. If left alone for too long, they will be able to make quick work of the Demox station. But don't get too close to them either, as their multiple laser cannons will make short work of your bomber. You should also try to save some of your torpedoes for when the enemy destroyer shows up to engage the Protector.
Alright, we'll give it one more try. One more try. Tricky. Yeah, there's if you scroll underneath, you know, to the info underneath the video on TIE Fighter, there's a link to some supplemental materials which has names and whatnot of the pilots. If you're interested in that kind of thing.
Attention, Rebellious forces. Cease your attack at once.
This is 6. Engaging
Explode.
your target.
Imperial, this is the science station. It's a weapons lab.
This is 5. I'm heavily damaged. This is 5. I'm aborting my attack run.
This is 6. Engaging your target.
Yes, he knows. He knows we can go back in time. Oh shit.
Hey 2! Better shake that bandit off your 6. Hey 2! Keep your distance. Your initiative is commendable, Beta 2.
This is 3. I've got a starship firing at me.
Thanks to you, we may learn something useful here.
This is 3. I'm having trouble over here. This is 3. I'm aborting my attack run.
This is 4. I'm hit. This is 4. I'm aborting my attack run.
This is 6. Understood. Engaging your target.
Transport Epsilon has been dispatched to deliver a boarding code. Demarc Station Yaus, prepare to receive Imperial inspectors.
Let's see if these actually hit. No, okay.
This is 6. I'm engaged defensive. This is 6. I'm having trouble over here. This is 6. I'm heavily damaged. This is 6. I'm aborting my attack run.
Oh no, we've lost 3.
Ripper must begin to feel the pressure now.
This is 4. Order acknowledged. Using your target for attack.
Beta 1 been hit. Beta 2, take over at flight speed.
The destroyer Gromon is attacking the Protector. TIE Bomber Group Beta, engage the Gromon and assist the Protector.
Message from Earth Mansion. They are under Starship attack. Mission critical craft update. Their shields are out.
Beta 2, assist transport Epsilon. They are taking fire.
This is 4. Using your target for attack.
Report on mission critical craft. They have been disabled.
The Ripper Bliffs are breaking off their attack.
Need to stay away from those things. They're gonna tear me a new one.
This is 4. Using your target for attack.
Yeah, let's deal with it for me.
Beta 2, Epsilon shields are failing. Get over there now.
Report on vital craft. Their hull is damaged.
There's just too many of these things.
Report on vital craft. Their hull is heavily damaged.
Yeah, it's not gonna make it, is it? I mean, look, the hull is.
Message from
Yeah, it's
vital
gone.
craft. They have been captured. Report on mission
Shit.
critical craft. They have been destroyed.
Oof! It's going to require some rethinking, this mission, I think. But oh, thank you very much. Thank you for those $15 there, Mr. Wiss. Yeah, that's it's going to be a tricky one. This I don't know how the hell I'm going to keep that platform from being destroyed, because you know, just a couple of hits and I'm dead, and there's so many of those assault shuttles. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll call it a night here. Maybe we'll call it a night. I've still got some coffee though. I'll drink my coffee in the hangar. I'll talk to you for a bit, chat. How's it going? How's the sports team that you follow? We'll just hang out in the hangar for a bit. No, the blue ships are the enemies this mission. They were on our side last mission. But civil war, you know, the tides change. Local sports team. I always thought it was really, like, surely Imperial Command are going to be writing stern letters to people who balance their TIE fighters on the wings. I always thought that looked like a really bad idea. And, you know, in the olden days, before, like, the animated, the CGI animated shows like Star Wars Rebels and whatnot, you would always see them like they are now, like, they'd be hung up there on the TIE racks. But now it seems, you know, in all the shows now, they just have them just balancing on the wings on the floor like that, which Seems really flimsy. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Indeed, yeah. Sheev did nothing wrong. The Emperor's a nice guy. He built those Death Stars because he knew that there was a big external extragalactic threat coming, and Death Star would be the only thing. But then the rebels blew up the Death Star, and Yu Zhongfeng came in and just like fucked everyone up. You need to break a few eggs to make the galactic omelette. Yeah, I mean, look at how much Sheev's putting into free solar energy. Look at all the solar panels on every one of these starfighters. Peace moons. That's what they were called. Peace moons. Not Death Stars. That's propaganda. But yeah, I don't know. We've been going for 2 hours. Maybe I'll call it a day here, so I can get some food and do a little bit more. Because it's the weekend. I want to do a little bit more on the reanimating the opening sequence. I'm doing a fancy background at the moment of the Imperial Palace, and I need that Coruscant look with hundreds of air cars going past. I have finished 86, although it was very sad at the end. Very sad. I'd like to watch more. But yeah, alright, well thank you for joining me everybody. We'll do this again sometime. And yeah, I'll stream some of that Star Wars animation at some point whilst, when I get to something I'm working on that I can show. But yeah, have a good night, eat something good, and yeah, see you again. Bye for now.